Good evening, Facebook family and friends. I'm Cathy Novicky, founder of Champions Over Cancer, and I am coming to you tonight, Saturday night, with day number 56 of my 90-day Facebook Lives. And it's getting extremely exciting because I'm on the down curve of the 90 days, and I have learned much. There've been some very good days and some very bad days, and I've done some lives that when I get off I think, wow, that wasn't really great. And then others that when I'm done, I'm so pumped because I got my message across, and it was in a manner that was very understandable. And so it's a great learning curve, and I understand now why it was suggested that I try it. And I have the following for the web page and the Facebook page has increased, and the viewership is starting to become more diversified. Ooh, that was a big word. And that's great because breast cancer affects women across all spectrums of life, and it is a defining link that connects us, that we don't certainly sign up for, but you know, the things that we go through, the things that we experience, and the outcomes. The theme, you hear a lot of the same theme. So for that, I am grateful for so many of the people. Hey Bridge, how was the beach yesterday? I'm grateful for the people that I have met over the past 1 to 2 years. Jay and I have been doing a lot of research and a lot of learning and growing, trying to meet people and expand our knowledge base, and just the network that the people that you meet and network with, and that come from all areas of the country and all different kinds of occupations and backgrounds, and the thing you have in common is this hideous disease that is called cancer. And we are so large of a group, the subpopulation that I call cancer-free, that we can make a big difference in the way that our lives are. But because of our numbers and because we have been patients change medical history, and we can change the path that we have taken. We can't change the path that we've been through, but we can certainly speak out and be made to be heard, because there are 14 million of us that are cancer-free, and that number is growing every single day. And while it is absolutely phenomenal that early detection and research, better targeted therapies have enabled people to live longer, their quality of life is something when you are cancer-free, post-acute therapy, that is pretty much the same. And that they are finding that cancer patients after acute therapy, their quality of life, there's never been a study that can absolutely definitively tell researchers what your quality of life is all about, because we are so different. Everyone is unique, and we are supposed to be guided individually on how to complete issues and find closure to move forward. But we're not getting that in this your survivorship care plan. All we're getting is your follow-up appointments and what else? Oh, your treatment summary, which is absolutely important. I can't tell you how many copies I have because it gives a story from diagnosis through the end of your acute treatment. And if you have been down this road, you understand that to have to explain the circumstances and what you went through time and time and time again, it gets a little redundant. But that was not what I want to talk about tonight. The title is, What Do I Hear? I hear nothing. Silence. Everyone had a place to go tonight. Everyone had something to do, except the dogs and I. And I am ecstatic because I don't mind being alone. I have the house to myself. I have the dogs to myself. And I am perfectly okay with that. I don't get it often enough, and I like it. And that says something. When you are comfortable being alone with in-house or wherever you are, it says that you're comfortable with yourself. You don't have to have other people or other people keeping you occupied or doing something so that you don't have to be alone and be quiet and hear your own thoughts, because that's what being alone is all about, unless you're like my children and you are watching a movie on your tablet while you're on your smartphone texting people and the television is on at the same time. I mean, talk about sensory overload. I'm like, what? I can't hear anything. I can't even hear myself because there's so many things going on. And then, don't even get me started on the dogs because, they get going and it's the house is literally a zoo. So here I am. It's a Saturday night. I know some people would say it's really sad you're home alone on a Saturday night, but you know what? It's not sad. It's exciting. It's empowering that I could actually relax and hear my thoughts, and it's rejuvenating because the last week at work has been very, very difficult. And so today I had nothing on my calendar. I slept in a little bit and visited a little bit with people here, and it was very relaxing and very rejuvenating. It was like a recovery phase, sorry, and that's okay because I've learned to listen to my body and not ignore it. And that's what that was one of the biggest lessons that I learned from having cancer, was that when your body is telling you something, however you listen to your body, then pay attention to it and take care of it. So that whether it's that you have to have something looked at, or whether it's you need to get out there and be around people, or whether it's being home alone in the silence, that's okay. Because I have to take care of myself, and by taking care of myself, it means I'm comfortable with myself. I love myself. And therefore, when all of that is right, then I can care for other people. I can take care of what I want to do, the job I love, and the passion that I have for helping and taking this cancer-free population, this community, up the next level to where we are heard, we are assisted, and we are going to improve our quality of life, because everyone's quality of life is different. If I had to be alone every single day, I'm sure that would mean something different to me. I imagine it's very, very lonely. And I wouldn't want that either. But to take what I have, take what you have, and appreciate it. And I'm sorry, I'm listening to the dogs downstairs, and one is in the crate because he'll eat anything that's loose, and he's not happy right now. He's moaning. So if you hear any background music, that's Astro, one of our mascots. Yes, he's the cute one. The cute lover. But he doesn't like it when he knows that someone's upstairs and he's downstairs in his crate. So anyway, where was I? So by being alone tonight and just having the day to refresh, regroup, and recover. I mean, I literally did not do anything extremely physical. Probably getting dressed today, which I'm dressed. I even have a little lipstick on, is as much physical effort as I put out today. And everyone is expected to be out late, quite late, and I will most likely be asleep when they get home. And that's okay too, because they all know that I'm going to probably be asleep when they get home. And so for anyone out there who doesn't understand what silence can do for you, or what being alone means, and how it can help you grow as a person, then reach out, because Champions Over Cancer is the platform to improve people's quality of life. Post-acute cancer-free patients. Our quality of life deserves to be excellent, because we have suffered, we have thrived, and we have arrived. You like that? And so I don't look at my life at this phase and say, woe is me, because I have gotten here. There are things that are not perfect, but nothing in life is completely perfect unless you watch a lot of TV, which is not real. And so we, as a group, this cancer-free community, need to come together and start speaking up, because there are a lot of us, and that equates to a lot of voices, and a lot of voices make people uncomfortable. And people that get uncomfortable are people who are not doing the right thing. So we are going to explain what the right thing is. So stay tuned for more info on that. And I am going to get ready for bed. What time is it? 10 o'clock. See? I didn't have a watch on today. I don't wear a watch on my days off because I just try to do what I need to do and not be consumed by time. It can be too constricting sometimes, as we all know who work with me. So I'm going to say goodnight. I hope everyone is home and safe and tucked in and healthy. and I am off again tomorrow. I just have my business, my coaching call, so I can better myself. And by bettering myself personally, it betters my business, and it helps me help other people. And that is the goal of Champions Over Cancer, because everyone needs support, and this community more so than many, and I intend to do that. So I put that out there, and I will see you sometime tomorrow. And for Champions Over Cancer, I am Cathy Novicky saying good night and peace.